Okay. Sorry, a little bit of a late start there. Again, correctly pointing out in the chat that I'm late. I am. Oops, I'm typing and I'm jumping all over the place. I am. All right, yeah, sorry, a little bit of a late start there, trying to get things in order and people at the door and going to the bathroom. I took a potty break, people. It happened. Welcome, Baloo, if you're still there hanging around. LaRon, welcome. I remember it's not an I, it's a lowercase L. I screwed that up in the last stream, but welcome. Welcome. Tinikin, good to see you in the chat. Sakana, hello and welcome. I believe you just joined as well. Let's give her a solid wave right there. Black Rose, hello. Myers, Preston, hello there. Hello there. General Kenobi. Tigercraft, hello. I've smashed that like button. Yes, let's see if we can get this to 25 likes. We're already like, what, like, we're pretty good. We're 7 into it, it looks like, unless that's incorrect on the stream, you know, because YouTube be YouTubing. All right, so in today's stream, we've got some like work to do. We've got some serious work to do. I also noticed that I think I might need to get a new pair of headphones right now because the right side is quieter than the left, and I don't know why. Maybe I wiggled a wire or something like that. Late? Nah, seasonably early. Exactly. Fashionably late is what it was. You are a bold one. General Kenobi. That's awesome. That's awesome, Myers. Baloo, yes, you're still here. Nice. All right. So today, if Cinnamon is lurking in the chat, you're going to like this one, Cinnamon. Today, we're going to work on some foliage. All right. So the reason why I've been doing so many live streams. Oh yeah, real quick at the front of the live stream. If you notice the stream starts buffering crazily, like for a little bit, just wait for like 20 seconds or so. It'll probably reconnect. It's because I probably crashed, and it'll cut back to me abruptly with me swearing and saying all sorts of foul language. So, but we'll get back at it. So the stream's not over. But today, if Cinnamon's here, he's gonna get a kick of this because we're gonna do some foliage. If you look at the map here, all right, we've got quite a bit of landmass built, like all of this, and not to mention the volcano itself can probably get some work done on it as well, because the shape is there, and Black Rose has been kind enough to be swapping out all of the diorite and granite and stuff and limestone with the regular stone on the mountainside here for me. So like it's just stone, which is good, or any gray block. I told her just leave that, except for of course the basalt cap at the top, because we're gonna make it look like lava flows and stuff. So there's a lot of stuff to do on the volcano as well. So we got like a lot of stuff to do. The reason why I've been doing so many live streams instead of episodes lately, I've been kind of skipping episodes, is for 2 reasons. One, because time and kids and work and all that other stuff like that. Foliage is nice, exactly. And also because we have a lot of exhibits built. Look, these things have been lingering out here for about a year. About a year with no progress being made on the land around them, because we've been working on the northern part of the volcano. All right, so the reason why I'm doing so many live streams is because we have so much landscaping to do. It's just ridiculous. And I could do it all off camera. I could do it all off here, you know, just kind of work on it on my own time, whatever. But what fun would that be? You know, this is called ZAWA Together. I like to bring you along with me, so you get to suffer with me. Ha! All right, so today, let me know when there's more to help with. Nice. Yeah, today we're going to be doing a little bit of foliage. Not so much stonework. We're going to be doing foliage on what we've done so far. That's the plan today anyway. I wouldn't mind actually getting the western side of the volcano, at least not on the cone itself, but just the area between the exhibits. I'm doing some terraforming in solidarity. Nice. I wouldn't mind getting the foliage all on this done today. Like I got some grass put down here. The aquarium isn't even finished yet. I got some grass put down in places, but that's it. I wouldn't mind getting all the grass put in places throughout the entire thing on the western side here, and get all of the trees done. That's why Cinnamon's gonna be so happy. And all of the foliage put in there, and any ruins we might want to add. I want to do that in today's live stream. So that's the plan. All right. Now you're gonna love this. You're gonna love it. Well, one, I have a whole bunch of garbage in my inventory from traveling. Oh yes, traveling. Okay, so I went, and you guys remember the black cat that I might have killed the witch at the witch's hut in last live stream? I went back and tamed it. All right, and then I left it back by the nether portal there, because I was like, I have no idea how to get this thing back to my base without it dying, because I have to travel through the nether, completely forgetting that we're playing ZAWA. Okay, so, and that we have capture cages and stuff, and I could just throw it in there. I totally forgot it, so I might want to go grab that cat. Also, I also am completely out of rockets, but on the way out to tame that cat, this is all after the stream, on the way out there to go tame that cat, I actually found a couple of tamarins. Now, they're both females, so if anyone has a male one out there and you want to get these two together, you know, then we can get some more baby tamarins and stuff. One of them, I believe, is actually an infant. This is the cutest little thing. I yelled and screamed and swore at it because what did Tinakin say I have? I have cuteness aggression. I see something cute, I'm like, ah, it's so cute. So that's a great way to put it too. That's exactly. Make a Serima exhibit next. I don't even know what that is. See, that's the cool thing about building these zoos is I am by no means an animal expert. All right, I do play a fair amount of Minecraft, but I wouldn't even call me an expert at that. But I learn so much about this. I learn so much about the animals and stuff doing this. This is crazy. So, is in the ecoregions mod. Okay, so yeah, we got like a lot. We got like a lot of stuff. Let me press the right button here. We got like a lot of stuff in the in the mod pack. Tamarins, these are the ones that I just recently found. There's like a lot of stuff. A lot of animals. Yeah. Cuteness aggression is actually accepted term by psychologists. Well, then I have it. 100%. In fact, it kind of reminds me, I pointed this out to some of my coworkers, it kind of reminds me of, if you guys ever saw the movie The Replacements with Keanu Reeves and Jon Favreau and Gene Hackman and Orlando Bloom and or Orlando Jones, sorry, I always screw up the Orlandos. Yeah, the Replacements. There's Jon Favreau's character in there. He's a linebacker. Whenever the kicker makes a field goal, you know, and in celebration, everyone's like jumping up and hitting him on the helmet and, you know, on the shoulder pad and stuff like that. They're always you know, celebrating and happy. Whenever he makes a field goal, this linebacker runs out and he's so aggressive. He loves beating up people, you know. To celebrate, he just lights this guy up. just hammers him into the ground. At full force just destroys the kicker. That's his way. Or he'll go over there and he'll hit him on the head so hard that it'll knock him out almost. Why does the skink in the data book look like an ostrich? I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of like that. It's that kind of aggressiveness whenever I see something adorable. All right, so what we got to do is start things off. This is going to be great. You're going to love this. We got to actually collect leaves. Because I got to start my inventory. I just said I was out of the rockets. That's why I went down there. Derp. We got to collect leaves, though. Because I don't really have any jungle leaves left. And we're going to use a lot of them. So we're going to have to, like, collect a lot of them. It's not going to be very exciting. I'm telling you, it's going to be like, holy cow, this is how you're starting off. Yep, that's how we're doing it. I do have to sort this stuff, though, and get it out of my inventory. Because it's a little bonkers how much stuff I actually have. Let's just go ahead and turn this into blocks immediately. And then just keep those into there somewhere. Yep, sure. Yep, smash them all in there. Yep, whatever. We're also gonna need a lot of grass. How am I doing on grass? I have not gotten on here in a little bit. Hold on. Oh yeah, we're gonna need more than that. Those are weak numbers. Puppet Master, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, subject thanks. Welcome to the stream. Also, I totally was like responding to your comments. Didn't even say hi to you. I'm such a rude person. Riskier, how's it going? How's it going for me? It's going good for me. How's it going for you? Puppet Master, you haven't missed a thing. We haven't missed it. We talked about my cuteness aggression. That's about it. That was all. That was it. And right now we're just getting things organized. I talked about what we're going to be doing today. We're not doing stonework today. We are doing the grass and foliage. We gotta work. I set a goal for myself. I want to finish the western side of the volcano, not on the cone of the volcano, but everywhere in between the exhibits. I want to finish it. Done. All of the foliage done. I want to get I'm just opening random chests at this point. I want to get all of the foliage put down there, all the trees, all the ruins that we might be adding if we want to add them, whatever. It's all got to be done. So that's the goal for today. Right now, my goal is to try to stay focused because I came down here now twice just to make rockets, and I so far haven't made any. All right, let's just make a couple here. I put my boat back. I also wouldn't mind going out and getting that black cat that I tamed and left there. Like I talked about how I caught I tamed the black cat out by the witch's hut from last stream, and then I left it there because I was like, how am I supposed to travel across the nether with this thing? It's gonna die for sure. It's ZAWA. Put it in a cage. So yeah, that's why I have raw salmon on me. I was taming the cat. New Monkey Man, hello and welcome. Make some rockets, man. Yeah, definitely. We made it. $15 whole minutes. We made it 15 minutes. Not even. Yep. All right. So there's number 1. So if you guys are keeping track at home, there's number 1. All right. Let's count them up today. If a crash in the first 15 minutes, that's not good. What's your favorite animal in the mod pack so far? I don't know. Instead of death counter, we could have crash counter. Exactly. I should have that up. But you guys won't be able to see it because the stream was crashing. But no, I'm not too sure, to be honest. Oh, it did say that. Oh, it said I left right away too on the console. How about them apples? Maybe that wasn't. Well, I mean, it definitely was. Let me get back on here real quick so that we can get back to rockets. This is all just the game's ploy to get me to forget to make rockets. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna make them eventually. Hold on. Just gotta figure out where to throw all this stuff. Get it on my inventory. I got my balls on hand. Okay, that's good. All right, let's grab some sugarcane. Which this little sugarcane farm here has been doing great, you know. I've been getting enough to keep going, but it had been like dwindling. Great, you know. I've been getting enough to keep going, but it had been like dwindling recently. So what I did was I set up a sugarcane farm down near the slime farm underground there, and it's got like a whole stack of sugarcane growing, so it helps out a lot. So, all right, let's dig these rockets. I wasn't gonna forget. I mean, I would have remembered when I left to go try to get somewhere, but all right, we got some rockets. Let's eat some worms. Now we got to collect some leaves. Now I went and repaired wasting netherite. I repaired all my tools actually, so we got wasting netherite is up to snuff now. I probably don't need this boat while I'm working around here. I think that was just to move the cat because I once again forgot that it was ZAWA and I could have stuffed it in a capture cage. I'm kicking myself. It was really late at night when I did that. I'm making an excuse for myself. Oh, speaking of really late at night, it is really late at night here. Let's just take a little power nap. Alright, now I could try to kill everything in the area, which is kind of my thing, but I think an easier way to do with this is just to leave. Why? Why? That's 2. That one was like 2 minutes later. Okay, I do have to wait for it to boot me off the server though, unfortunately. So, it says I moved too quickly, and then I apparently got booted. At least I slept the night through, but I don't know where I actually am, or if there's monsters eating my face right now because it booted me while I was like leaving my tunnel. So I might be getting eaten or blown up right now and don't even know it. That is not a very good start, though. I'm trying to kick myself via the console, and it's not even doing it. So I gotta wait until it times me out completely. Not a good start to the stream when it crashes twice right away. Sorry about this. I don't know. I have no idea why this is. There's times where I'll stream for 4 or 5 hours and be totally fine. And then in this case now, here we are 15 minutes in and back-to-back crashes. And keep it, just so you know, it's not the server crashing. The server's fine. It is simply my connection for some reason getting bogged down, and it's my internet just kind of slowing down to the point where it can't keep me connected. Okay, there it goes. It says I left now. It can't keep me connected. That's what's actually happening. It's the weirdest thing. And that's the reason why the stream kind of lags too when it happens. So let's see if we can't get back in here where I'm at. I'm midair. Okay. I wonder if that actually got rid of all the enemies though, because I mean, nobody was here. So it should have. Okay. I mean, that's one way to do it. Did it turn day though? It did turn day. Yes. So we're at number 2. So crash number 2. Okay, so I have to try to get over here and get leaves before the server crashes again immediately. Or not the server, before my connection crashes again. I still need to finish the ship. There's so much stuff to do on this like server still. It's absolutely insane. Alright, but first we're going to start by getting a bunch of jungle leaves. Can't quite reach those over there, so we're just going to leave them. Unless I go over here. Ah. Bunch of jungle leaves. Now these are the dynamic trees. So they will regrow their leaves. That's why I have them here, actually. Ah, got it. So this is a fantastic way to get a whole bunch of leaves. Now I could use a ton of shears. That's kind of how I did it in the first place, but Oof, I've had streams where my game just keeps crashing as well. It's the worst. It is. It's horrible. Yeah, when it crashed, I was outside the hidey hole. When it crashed the first time, I was inside the hidey hole. Sometimes it crashes when I'm on the other side of the mountain. I don't know. It's very strange. And it seems to be... I've had other people had crashes similar to that, but nowhere near as often. And that could be because there's something in this area. Although people have crashed in there. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. It is very weird. It's got a bayfish stump, if that explains how weird it is. Bayfish is a guru. I'm falling down. Bayfish is a guru when it comes to all computer things, and he's like, I don't know what's going on. So yeah, it's frustrating, but I'm just powering through it because I get reconnected too. It's not like I'm permanently booted off and everything is terrible. I can get reconnected. I have to wait for a little bit. Like a little time out. It keeps me in check. Basically, what I like to think of it as is that the server just can't handle me on it. And it's like, whoa, dude. Uh-oh, falling. Ah. So we're gonna need what's the metric amount for the butt load? I think yeah, butt ton of leaves that we're gonna need. That's the exact amount that we need, a butt ton. Since I use jungle leaves not only for the palm trees but also for the foliage on the ground, we're gonna need a ton of it. And those palm trees, you're like, oh, they're not that bad. There's only a few leaves in it. That's like a stack and some change almost for each one, or almost a stack for each tree. So it's kind of ridiculous how much you actually use. Your power level is too high. Pretty sure the animals want to be back in the wild. No, that's true. That who was it that was always saying in the comments during the cursing and swearing. Swear words, cursing, swearing, cursing. Okay, so I kind of want to get away from my hidey hole and see if that fixes it, because that'll tell us at least a little bit. Jorn Connix, welcome to the Crash Fest. Yeah, that'll tell us if we're if it's something in this area. There's something that is causing this. And I don't know what it is. It still says that I'm on the server when you hover over the players on it, so I am not able to get on yet because the server is like, wait, you're already on. What are you talking about? So I gotta wait for it to boot me. But I don't know why it keeps doing this, and it's frustrating because I have a whole lot to build, and yeah. Just collecting leaves. That's all we've been doing so far. So if you're just joining, you haven't missed anything except for 3 back-to-back crashes. So, bad luck. I'll leave. No, Jordan, don't leave. No. The great crashing of 2025. Exactly. Let's see if we can get more likes than crashes. I don't know. That one's going to be a tough one. I mean, there could be like 100 people here and it'd still be, good stream. Exactly. I'll get back on there. Just give me a second. Let me wait for the server. Yep, there it goes. It says that I left now. All right, sweet. Now let me rejoin again and see where we're at. If we're getting attacked by something. No, we're not. All right, so we're back by the trees here. Okay, this is where we left off. We were collecting the leaf blocks. Now I've got a fair amount of leaves, so I'm just gonna leave out of here real quick. I'm gonna leave because I got the leaves. We're gonna get over here near the mountain, farther away from that area over there. Now, I just realized I don't have any grass, and that's what I need. You know what? We can go over... See, I've had it kind of crash a few times over here by the aquarium also, but there's grass down here. But we can get to work. We can at least do some work. Or start a different stream. It's not the stream. It's definitely not the stream, because it only happens on this server. It's... Grrr. I really need to go, though. I just want to say hi. Oh, okay. All right. Hi, Jordan. Welcome. Thanks for popping in there. But yeah, it only happens on this server, so that's the thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know, but we're gonna press on. So, all right, I need to get my my palm tree making kit. I'm flustered too because I'm trying to figure out why it's doing that and how to fix it, and at the same time, I have to try to think about how to creatively build, and yeah, the brain is getting torn into pieces here. So, all right, let's grab a couple of stacks of leaves. Let's grab some of these cocoa beans, which I need more of those. Those are back at the base. And we're gonna need some jungle wood, some more jungle wood here. All right, we gotta make some palm trees. All right, we're gonna start off by making some palm trees. All right, hopefully the server holds up, can handle all this stuff. So palm trees, I usually just kind of spread out throughout these areas. You can see they're just kind of scattered all over the place here. And I think this will be no different. So let's put one like right here, and one right here. And then we'll put one dangling up here. And then we'll put a nice, there's gotta be a couple more in here, hold on. We'll put one like right there. And then there'll be a nice little double one maybe hanging off the side right here. I'm plotting them out, and then I'm just gonna go build like crazy. Now this area right here is big and flat enough that we could actually squeeze in some ruins, or at least a ruin on, so maybe I'll leave this open and free up palm trees for a second. But we'll drop these other ones in right around here. Right on the edge maybe. I don't know if I like that. Another one right on the edge. Let's back that up one at least. There we go. So I wish this ZAWA Evolved added ostriches. I mean, they got emus. Those are kind of big birds. Alright, that should be enough, I think, for palm trees. It's going to take me a second to build all these things, too. I'm probably going to need to get more jungle wood. Do I have any more of that, like, in here? Oh, yeah, right there. Alright, so I got a little bit more. It's getting nighttime. Creepers be creeping. I'm going to need to take a power nap here. Emus and discount emus, or discount ostriches, were the rays, or I think we call those. But they're mean. They're mean birds. Wow, they're horribly mean. I treated myself to something I've wanted for years, and I'm so excited for it to get here. What'd you get? What'd you get, Big Blue? What'd you get? What'd you get? Yeah, no, it would be nice if they had actual ostriches. I feel you, man. All right, let's get to building a whole bunch of these things. I need a junk block of some kind to use as like something to throw in on the side. Do I have any just regular stone in any one of these things? Yes, I do. I got plenty. Oh, that was the fungal imparious filament stuff that I added in the last episode to the to make it look like the sky in the nether. I was like, I thought for a second those are blocks of diamond. I was like, I'm rich. All right, let's get to building some pretty standard. I'm just gonna do like a pretty standard one to start things off here. Palm trees here. I am hoping Cinnamon tunes in now. He's gonna tune in. Nope, I'm out. If you guys have seen this series or any of these streams, you know that I make a lot of palm trees. Like a lot. Kind of do it in my sleep kind of thing, you know? But yeah, they do take some time. I suppose while we're... Oh, I need that one there. While we're hanging out here, while we're in the tree, just doing some work, I should say that the billboard sponsors up at the front of the zoo has a whole bunch of names on it, and those fine people are the ones that have donated a super chat of any amount during these live streams. So if you'd like to get your name on that billboard of sponsors at the front of the zoo, that's how you do it. Currently, Peter is the top super chat leader with $250 in one super chat. That monster, holy cow! So if you guys want to topple Peter, it's going to take $250 in 1 cent to best him. And the whoever wins the top super chat this year at the end of this, or this season at the end of the season, we'll get to decide whether we do ZAWA Season 4 or Jurassic Craft Season 1. So if you want to see dinosaurs, that's your way. Are you making a mini jungle? Sort of, yes. Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch Wizard Edition. It's a PS3 version that comes with a plushie, or the plush, and a 300-page grimoire. Nice. That sounds awesome. That sounds crazy. I got some pipettes in the mail recently. Nowhere near as exciting. Yeah, no, I ordered some little plastic pipettes because I'm going to do a little lesson with Oliver and teach him about pressure. little science experiment with pressure, and that we're gonna make what's known as a Cartesian diver, and I needed a pipette that I can modify to do that. So, got a RimWorld plushie in the mail recently. That's awesome. I need to get like GReimer plushies made. I actually tried that once about a year ago, and they told me, "Yo, you're way too small of a channel. Nobody cares." And then I was like, "Oh, that's really kind of mean." But I mean, they're right. I mean, they only make these things if they're going to be able to make money. So, so yeah, no GReimer plushies yet. Got to grow the channel. John the Goat, welcome to the stream. It's Mr. Drippy plushie, nice. I don't even know who that is, but sounds cool. But yeah, we're doing vegetation today, and lots of it, okay? We're doing a lot of vegetation. Now, I need, are they in the bat backpack? Oh my god. Yeah, there's a couple of them there. I need some of these guys. Done. Alright, moving on to the other tree. We got one tree done. We got like 500 more to go. Maybe I should learn to crochet and make my own. I can just do that in my spare time. Actually, I think my mom knows how to. Maybe I'll have like handmade GReimer plushies and sell them for ridiculously high prices. Because there's not going to be a lot of them. That's actually an idea. Tin, you might be onto something. Yeah, super rare item. Handmade by GReimer's mom. My mom is actually getting up there in years. She's, I think she's 18 now. I think it is. She's a leap year baby, so yeah, she doesn't. She has a birthday every 4 years. Fun little fact there. Boop, boop, I fell off a mountain. I wonder, can I... It's going to be a really difficult placement, but can I do it? Nope. I'm going to try again, though. We're coming in hot. I placed a piece of stone. God, I made it worse. This is supposed to be better. You know, there's scaffolding in the game. Every time I don't have scaffolding, I always point that out. A lot of crafty people out there, and they'll make plushies for you if you can find them. I don't know any of them, though. That's the problem. Yeah, one of the content creators that I follow has his mom make aprons, which he sells on his YouTube page. That's awesome. I should do it. Who out there, honestly, who would, if I sold a plushie that was handmade by my mom, who would actually buy it, and for how much do you think I should sell them for? What's a fair price for a handmade, made by, she's a grandma, by the way, you know, I got kids. What price do you think we should throw on for one of those things? The theme, let's see, just added like 100 animals. It's been a lot of fun. Actually know how to crochet, but I don't think you can afford my hourly rate. Exactly. See, that's the problem. I don't have money. I don't have money, and I don't have a big enough following to get people who have money to make it. So the GReimer plushies might be just a pipe dream, you know. Ah, dang it, I didn't make it. How long? I don't know. I don't know how long, but I mean, I don't know what that means. I would make legit old school teddy bears that look like goats. Baloo, welcome. You're on the server. Let's give them a big old wave. For those of you who do not know, Baloo is also making content from this server. So is Tinnikin. They're both building zoos over on their channel. So if you just can't get enough ZAWA, there's that. That's another way you can go and get some more. I don't actually need wasting netherite out anymore. I'm just taking up a spot in my hotbar. Alright, there we go. A couple palm trees added there. Let's keep on building. Make this one just a little shorter, or the same height? Same height. A little taller. Whoops, I didn't mean to break that with my hand. Jump. Palm trees. That's what we're starting off with. Palm trees. See, goats. Well, so the greatest of all time. Exactly. Goats are the greatest of all time. That's why John is a goat. Oh, you thought it was named John the Goat because of his avatar? No, no, no. So this one needs one more underneath it. Got it. Needs one more underneath it. Got it. Let's fix up the bottom of this here real quick. Definitely gonna need to get more cocoa beans, and again that means I have to travel back to my base where all the horrible crashing stuff is happening, but it happens. We'll have to do it. We'll just have to bite the bullet on that one. And boop. All right. Do I have any more of the oak slabs? I have baboa slabs. Those kind of look like it. Get some room here because I'm going to need it if I'm going to make more oak slabs. All right, maybe one more go at this here. Yep, okay, that's good. Good. Let's put the stuff back in here, just like my inventory is such a disaster. At all times, it's always a disaster. Oh, actually, I forgot. I also usually add these things on, like, the bits and pieces of the tree. Yeah, alright, there we go. I've built these before. Now, once these things are all built, then we got to go through and put down a bunch. Well, Actually, before I was going to say put down a bunch of junglies here, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to design a little bit of a ruin structure here, you know, kind of like how we have over there, and build that first, and then I'll go through and put all the leaves and stuff in. So we'll get as much of this done as possible, and that'll make the aquarium finished. You know, the aquarium's the only place I put one of these like little vines going across the walkway. And I think they look great. I have to incorporate this in more often. Okay, just get rid of the elytra, seriously. It just keeps flying on its own when I don't want it to. Right here, like this. I think that looks fantastic. I love that kind of stretching across, you know. I really do want to incorporate that more. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get to that today, but I mean, maybe once we get back over to, like, over here in these narrower spots, I can throw them in there too. That'll probably look pretty good. I want this place looking wildly overgrown. That's the goal. Alright, this looks like a good enough spot to start doing the foliage. This gets tricky because it's pressed right up against another tree, but you know what? We're just going to go with it. Yep, something like that. And technically right there as well. Alright, so then where's my junk blocks that I got here? I got tons of stone. This is the part that really makes the build come together, is when you have trees merging together like this. Getting them to sorry, I'm dying. Getting them to fit together like this and making it look good. Ah, come on, coffee, save me. All right, let's get back at it. Now, there is one supposed to be right where that cocoa pod is. Okay, remember that. Let's not forget that one right there. I'm gonna have to get it from down below. Dolphin! Whale! Sorry, ADHD just kicked in hard right there. No, actually, I think given the people that I know that have official diagnoses of ADHD, I do not believe I have it. Maybe I could help out right here and stuff like this, but no. I don't believe I actually have that one, so. All right, now, right here, this is what we got to focus on, because this needs one, like, right there. Okay, so I got to remove that coconut. Yep, okay, like that. Like that. All right, sweet. Now, to get up there, we're going to yeet our balls. All right, yeet. Over up here, okay. I was kind of worried there might be a hole right there that I'd fall through, but no, we made it. We're live. Okay, I think we're good. I think this one's good. Good. Alright, and then let's take some of those, the cocoa pot I just broke there, and we'll add it to this here. Like so. Yep, big leg spike there. Here, I need to kind of harvest that, actually, because it was fully grown. So, that's how I'm getting more cocoa pods. Okay, whoop, fell off the mountain again. Alright, on to the next one. But yeah, see how they kind of blend together, they merge together. As long as you know the pattern, that's all that really matters on there. So, you know, that's how you can get it to work out. So, into the wild. GG! Oh my god! What is that one for? Capture your first animal with the capture net. It's like I'm freaking out, but I don't even know what it's for. This one, nice tall one also. Make it absolutely impossible to reach the leaves from down below. A greater prairie chicken. Just put that right there. That just works. Oh no, the coffee didn't save me from the cough. I am, for the most part, back to normal from being like deathly ill like a week or two ago or whatever it was. But there's the lingering cough that's just kind of sticking around there, so I hate it. I don't like it. Nope, not that. Nope. Good. I wasn't done up there. I wasn't done on that whole hunk of land. Falling off of everything. Alright. Back to where it just was. So I could do that. And this side needs it as well. Now, what do you think the odds are I can actually get the underside of one of these things here? Not very good. Oh my god, Elytra. The Elytra in this version is extremely easy to activate, whereas like in like on ZAWA Rebuilt, it was kind of a pain. You'd have to just like spam spacebar, you know. So they updated so that you can actually take off the ground easier, you know. But it is so easy to activate on the server that it just kind of does on its own a lot, and it does that little bouncing thing that you just saw there, where I'm like, would you just jump? So yeah, it sometimes it gets really annoying and less helpful, more annoying. But obviously, overall, in Elytra is ridiculously helpful. But sometimes I just gotta take the thing off. See if we can't reach these while we're up here. Oh my gosh, that one came out of nowhere. I'm dying. I'm just kidding. I'm good for right now, anyway. All right. This is why I have Silk Touch on all my tools, by the way. There's a fish. There's a fish swimming there. Oh, I don't have my Elytra on here. I'm trying to fly. Oh my gosh, coffee saved me. Or my Elytra didn't fly there. Weird. Like it did, but it didn't. It launched me in the air, but then it just dropped me. Like I said, the Elytras are very weird. I think we're all good here. That looks a little weird, but that's actually the corner one from right here that's dropping down, so it is actually correct. It's how it's supposed to look. Let's get some put in there. Get some cocoa beans up there to make it look like coconuts, and I think we're good. Night approaches. Oh, Tin beat me to it. Oh yeah, who do we all have on anyway? I didn't even look at that. There's myself, Baloo, Kithron, Sakana, and Tinnikin. So okay, that's looking pretty good. Yeah, just a little shorter. There's an eel. Alright, is my chat not updating, or is everybody really quiet suddenly? Everyone locked in for the long stream. I don't know if this is going to be a super long stream. It's kind of late in the day also. So, I mean, it's going to be probably a little bit shorter than usual. But I will try to get as much of this done as possible. Oh, we're quiet? Okay. I never really can tell if YouTube is just being YouTube or if like if people just kind of went quiet because they're watching and just chilling. It's kind of the point of these streams after all. It's just to hang out and chill. I don't know if I needed that one. We just did that. Trying to not die in a cave. Yeah, well, stay focused on that for sure. But thank you guys for confirming, because I honestly didn't know. With all the technical difficulties right off the bat, I was like, I don't know if my chat broke or not. I don't really know. Plus, the stuff I was doing today is I took my my two oldest sons. Oh, actually, it started off the day where I just had to watch after Lucas, my youngest. And he and I went to the store. We got smiley face stickers, and he gave them to me because he had stuck them to his shirt, and then he peeled them all off and he gave them to me. He was done with them, and I took one and I stuck it on my forehead, and he's like, "Oh, I want them back!" And so, so he grabbed one, he stuck one to his forehead too. So we were just eating lunch like that when everyone else got home, and we're sitting at the table with these smiley face stickers stuck on our forehead, eating food, and. But then after that, I took my boys to my two oldest boys to the park down the road, and they got to play on all the play sets there and stuff. So had a good time. And then I got back here just in time to start this up. So yeah, you know how I always make things harder for myself. Today I managed to make one of the things I made harder for myself a bit easier again. Oh, nice! That's good. That's improvement right there. Oop. I am probably going to have to make a bathroom break again real quick, because it's going to be a necessary thing. I usually don't take too many bathroom breaks. I'm in for the long haul, but I think I'm going to. Let's actually head back to basic. I get some more Cocoa Pods anyway. Now this could be interesting. I'm going to stand here and go AFK for a second while I go run to the bathroom real quick. Oh, look at that. Is that a horse's head on a bed? Is this a sign? I'll check that out here in just a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna stand here and let's see if the thing completely crashes or not. And I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. Give me one quick second. I'm coming back. Alright, hey, how about them apples? We're actually still logged on. Weird. Alright, well, let me grab some cocoa beans while I'm here then. That's kind of why I was here. I need those. Let's actually harvest them too while we're here. Get a couple more of them here. Sweet, we got more in here as well. A whole bunch more in here. So at least get a stack going. Alright, sorry, a little interruption there. Truth be told, I'm actually not feeling 100% healthy today, actually. So I'm going to, I might be having to take time outs here or whatever like that. This is going to be a struggle to get through the stream for a couple of reasons. One, because it likes to crash. And two, because, you know, with me not being the peak embodiment of health today. Yeah, not very good. So this is totally, what movie is this from with the horse head? And it's The Godfather, isn't it? The horse head in the bed. Is there anything in here? Oh, a lot of grass. Yes, that'll come in real handy. I'm just kind of scoop that up right there. Thank you to whoever dropped that off. That is really clever, though. I like that a lot. I'm leaving the bed there for right now, though. But yeah, really clever. Oh, Skelly dropped a redstone backpack. Oh, nice. That's also. Oh, speaking of which, Sakana messaged me like yesterday or something saying that there was that right there. You're welcome. Oh, 10, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got the movie reference, right? Is that the right one? It's The Godfather, isn't it? From the Lucky Bag Shop. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I think I saw Baloo's video had one of these things. Let's bust our way in here. Yep. What we got? Ooh, we got a Lucky Bag, a leather tier. Nifty. And dang it. It crashed. It crashed on me as I was looking at that. No. Okay, so it was some good stuff in there, people. There was like some Nautilus shells, some enchanted books and stuff like that, but there's also a book that I was trying to read when it crashed, but apparently it crashed before then, so well, dang it. Sad. I'll read the book here as soon as I'm able to get back on. Yeah, a funny story about the horse head in the bed, though, is on Pixelmon Revolution, we actually got a horse and we got it on top of a bed and put it at someone's base. Whose was that? One of the other players' base. We put that on too, so kind of funny. You know, with the technical difficulties I've been having and the fact that I am actually really not feeling great right now, it's actually gotten progressively worse. This is what happens when I go outside. You know, like I told you earlier today, I took my kid out to like the store and then we went to the park and, you know, we had fun. We spent time. I went outside and got some fresh air and now I'm like, ugh. I'm really not feeling too good. And with the technical difficulties, all right, I think I'm going to have to make a judgment call on this one. I'm going to redo this live stream at another time, I think, because like I said, I'm not feeling too good. So I'm going to have to probably wrap this one up way earlier than what I wanted to. And again, because technical difficulties, that's not helping out either. So I do apologize for the shortened stream here, and I'll have to reschedule it for another time. I think it's probably the best, safest option here. So, all right, you guys, sorry about the short stream. God, that bugs me. Like I said, I hate it when it's because of health reasons or whatever. So I gotta go get better first, and then maybe I'll message Bayfish about the technical issues still and see if that works. So I apologize, Sakana. I will read that book though for sure. So thank you for the lucky bag. That was awesome. And then yeah, I'm gonna wrap this one up though. So yeah, sorry for the shortened stream, you guys. I had every intentions of making this go a lot longer, but like I said, I'm not feeling too good right now, so I'm gonna just kind of skedaddle out of here. So alrighty, guys, thanks for showing up for the short stream, and I will see you guys next time.